Hello everyone, just have a little look over the flooded field, which is continuing to empty considerably. The pump is still running. We'll zoom in and you can see the exhaust flap is lifting, so that's still working. I'm not 100% sure why they switch a pump off over the weekend, but they do, so it still runs overnight during the week. If we head over towards the actual opening of the breach, we'll see the difference again. You can see the amount of water that has disappeared from here. The suction pipe is still in the deepest spot over the other side of the spill out, if you like, of the breach. You can see just over 7 million litres have been pumped. They estimate 12 on the whole site, so we're getting up there a bit now. When you think it was right where that pipe was originally, it's probably over a metre drop now, which is a considerable amount of water to flow through that pipe. It's doing a good job. You can see those two trees aren't actually on the embankment, they're probably at the bottom of the embankment, so they're hoping to keep them. They've trimmed them. That one there, the bigger one, is on the embankment, so that is going to have to go, they think. And they're thinking of some kind of concrete trough sort of construction for the actual repair. Flying over here, this in yesterday's video I said that they were going to build a track sheet pile this area and then build a track over the cut adjacent to the swing bridge. I misunderstood what they said, and they've let me know that it isn't going to come over the actual cut. It's just a pad, if you like, a big platform of stone adjacent to the side of the cut on the compound side, for a crane to sit on, basically. So it's just like a big pad for it to sit on. You can see that there's a huge amount of brush that's been cleared from the far side of the canal. That's been done and tidied up with the small excavator. That's in readiness for work. You can see that second culvert is still running. Whether they're taking the trees down to enable work to take place or whether to future protect it, you can see the amount of brash that's been placed there. That's all been cut. I presume that will all have to be collected and taken away, or chipped maybe, I don't know. People are saying that the root structure of the brash and trees actually help the embankment. Other people say that the roots do harm to the embankments. I've got my own views, which I can see the benefit of both. but I'm sure someone cleverer than myself knows better. If anyone has got any ideas or opinions, please do comment. Thank you very much for the buy me a coffee and super thanks I received yesterday, and all the new subscriptions. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, like the videos, comment. Always try and respond to as many as I can. Subscriptions on the channel help me just as much as anything else, so they're really important. That smaller excavator there, the gap higher one, has been moved to the other side, of course, because I think the tree surgeon's one has been going along the top of the embankment today. The track dumper is there with the 20-ton excavator bucket still in the back of. The track, as we can see there, has progressed slightly, and the trees have been cut up and tidied up into a pile. Hopefully when the track gets to where the compound, the new bigger compound is, which is going to cover up all that boggy area, and then of course they'll have to bring something in to pile the area that the crane's going to sit on. Remember, I said it was crossing the canal. That's not the case. It's just going to stay on this side of the access road as a pad, really, for the crane to sit on. So they're going to sheet pile that to raise it up level and then build it up with stone. Just looking over at the pumps and the pipes there and where they're going into the canal. They're all still there and working well. We did say on Steve Court's video that they are considering a different pump setup to see if it will be more cost effective, especially when summer comes and the pumps are needed even more, to pump more water, if you like, when people start using more water in the Crewe and Nantwich area. But they do just need to decide if the saving with the new pumps will overcome the cost of installing them all. You can see the huge amount of clearing work that has taken place on this side today and yesterday. Some more piles of wood there to be collected at some point. I'm not sure when they build that compound if they will drain it some way first or just build it over the top of it. So I presume the sheet piled area will be just to the left of where this picture is now, on this side of the canal, just to the left of the gate, I presume, that they're using. You can see the forestry tractor has got the winch that someone commented about. That's been put on. Obviously they've been using that today. In the last video we saw them using the small Sani excavator, which is perhaps, is that a 5-ton machine with a grab on it. Haven't seen them use the trailer yet, but hopefully they will at some point. I would like to catch the fish rescue, which is either going to be later this week or early next, but personally I've got quite a lot going on this next weekend. I'm starting the shed build, which I will be videoing. The groundworks for that. So whether I will actually get time to do much filming about the fish rescue, I will try and get some film of it to show you all. But I'm sure there's other people that will be filming it. Be nice to get a bit for my own channel. As I said before, if you haven't already, please do subscribe for future updates. The link for Buy Me a Coffee is in the description. I've got the Alexa talking to me in the background here. I'm not sure quite what's set her off. Sorry about that. See the little Sani excavator well there. Good machines they are. Anyone's after a little excavator. Good quality, good value machines. And then there's the bigger 20-ton Caterpillar from Flannery that they're using for the track. I haven't seen the smaller 9-ton today, so whether that's been sent back, been collected. If anyone has seen it on any of the other videos, I haven't had a chance to watch anything else due to work today, please do comment and let me know. Very much appreciated. They put a huge amount of stone at the bottom of that track. I presume that's to reduce the angle, if you like, of the incline. So I guess that's where a lot of the stone's gone today. That's maybe why it doesn't look like it's progressed much. You can see there's a considerable thickness there. Quite a nice looking excavator that is. There's an agricultural engineer. That's quite an exciting machine for me. Sorry if you don't think the same. Another quick look at the far embankment. I can't get over how much has been cleared off that embankment. You can see the tracks along the bottom and further to the right hand side along the top of the embankment where the Sani excavator has been, and all the cut brash along the bottom of the embankment laid out ready for collection. I'll fly over to the other side of the breach now. Have a little look at the actual opening into the breach. and then we'll do a nice high shot looking at the whole site. It's a nice still day, so there's no reason we can't go up nice and high. Still no sign of that culvert, but I think that will still be 8 to 10 foot down, I would have thought. Maybe 6 foot down. We'll keep an eye out for that for you. When you think that orange fence was in the water at one time. So we're going to have a bit of a high shot of the whole site. You can see me there just at the top of the road adjacent to the canal in my yellow jacket. Sorry, it's spinning around a little bit fast. I wanted to get this shot and I was just running out of battery a little bit, so I had to move on a bit. Just looking over the whole site here, I panned to the right a little bit just so people can see the size of that solar farm, which was behind or caught in the background of the sewage treatment plant video. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching.